This video is about Timo. So, this is Timo, my new pet rabbit, and this is Sona, which is my girlfriend's. Hers is fat. Anyways, it's no walk in the park having bunnies, and there is a lot of information people should know. For one, you should not feed them fruits and carrots, especially when they're babies. My girlfriend didn't know that. I had to tell her and explain to her, just like people, if you give them too much candy, they'll get diabetes. And bunnies should eat a lot of hay, particularly alfalfa and timothy hay. But anyways, now we need like a home for them. And we're probably gonna go to Dongdaemun to look around and see what we can find to buy. And Dongdaemun, as you guys probably saw in the other video, is kind of like one of those big old markets. They have everything. And for Dongdaemun, they usually have the businesses set up in kind of like little districts. They have anything you want. You get some bunnies. You can get some cats, dogs, birds, fish, rabbits, exotic reptiles, endangered species, anything that you would like. But what we need is a house and a cage. Actually, I don't even need a house. We made a house. I just bought 2 baskets at Daiso, and then I just sewed them together and made a hole, so that's a house. But we need like a fence to put the rabbits in. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So this will be our newest addition to our videos. Is Timo. So we got these rabbits from a vendor in the street, which I know a lot of like animal rights activists, people are gonna like totally burn me for that. But when you have a really cute Korean girlfriend and she really wants a bunny, you just can't say no. You give it to her. You give it to her hard, right there and then. Anyways, so having a pet in Korea is not exactly easy. It's very costly, much like having one back home. But we're gonna go to Dongdaemun and we're gonna buy things to make a little house. Yesterday we went to the vets and we just inquired. I already had an idea about what to give Timo, like basically deworming and like a shot. Yeah, let's see what we can find Timo. So like the thing about Dongdaemun is that everyone kind of sells the same thing next to each other. So I frequently wonder how these people stay in business, because they all kind of sell the same things next to one another and they all kind of sell the same, it's like same prices. So anyways, it's good for us consumers, but I don't really know how good it is for Korean businesses. It doesn't matter. Everything's kind of lined up nicely, so we can choose what we want to buy without going very far. Yeah, it's something I really like about Seoul. There's always free stuff lying around. 왜? 한번 뜨거워? 뜨거워. might be wondering why I'm making the video in my bed as opposed to my usual area. I'm actually hiding from the mosquitoes. So this is a big net, kind of like the ones they use in India. I don't think they're supposed to be for beds though, they're for like camping, but it works. I had a bunch of plugins to kill mosquitoes. It did nothing. There's some really cool Korean rackets that electrocute them, but there's just too many to kill. As you can see from my walls, they're littered with dead mosquitoes, and it didn't matter how many of them I killed, more would always come even though everything is closed. So I suggest getting one of these nets. It's like 20,000 won, which is like 20 bucks, and then you can sleep good. So yeah, consider getting this because everything else doesn't work. So one more thing before I end this video, I really want to say that you should try and adopt a pet if possible. The street vendors, I know their practices are a little wrong, but you know what, I also think that they're just trying to make a living like anyone else. Especially older people have a really hard time since they don't have a degree. Many people are like homeless, so I really respect people that try to make a living even if it is selling animals. But I gotta admit, their care of animals is not the kindest, at least compared to the young people. Younger people are much nicer to animals, and like old people are just like whatever, you know. It's a piece of meat. If you saw their cages, they're very cramped spaces. Like my rabbits are not going to be kept in cages, just so you know. I believe they should have a lot of running space. But yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind, especially in Dongdaemun. You guys saw the animals crammed up together in very not so sanitary places. But anyways, these rabbits will have a good home. Timo and Sona. That's all.